Howdy ho, it is Yolanda Shoshana with this week's wine and spirit reading and pairing. How are ya? I hope this October has been fabulous. Now let's see what we have cooking for this week. This week's pairing is the La Vampire Oracle with good in bed sparkling wine. We all know that vampires are known for being a little bit sexy and sensual, so I thought it would be perfect with some good in bed bubbles. Let me tell you a little bit about this wine. The first time I tried it was when I did my Bubbles and Boudoir event with my friend Sarah, also known as Som in the City. This wine was one of the sponsors, Hard Road to Hoe Vineyards. Yes, that is their name. Thank you to them. But I really liked this wine. They are in Washington, D.C. The grapes for this wine are hand-picked. It's made in the champagne method, and you know, like I've said before, I am a sucker for things made in the champagne method because it just gives the bubbles a lovely lift, and I feel like I'm drinking champagne, and sometimes at half the price. The aromas in this are berries and citrus. It's really lively and flirty on the tongue, which is why it's really good in bed. So really check this one out next time you get a chance if you're trying to decide between some wines. This is a real good one. So let's get to this triple card reading and see what the vampire energy has to say, taking us out of our darkness into the light. The first one up is Resurrection. So this is about a comeback, a recovery, a reprise. Maybe you haven't felt like yourself. That makes sense. I have talked about the energy during this time of year, which actually throws people off a lot. The energy is a little bit darker, and you might feel off balance, but guess what? It's a comeback time. Things are about to get really good right now. It's a transition. So let go and go with the transition versus fighting it. A lot of times we don't know what's happening. We kick and scream when change is going on. But if you just allow yourself to let go, keep your eyes open for the signs, and listen to self, it will be magic. Okay, let's see what else. Then we have courtesy, thoughtfulness, politeness, and good manners. It's time to also think about others and show people courtesy because it will get noticed. It will get noticed in social circles. Being good to others. You know, people, I know everybody's like glued to their cell phones and all, but people do notice when people are kind and courteous, and they give back and they're thoughtful. So it's a really good time. This is a good time of year where that's starting because Thanksgiving is coming, and Christmas and Hanukkah, Kwanzaa. So it's time to start being thoughtful and being grateful for the people that you do have in your life. A lot of times people feel lonely this time of year. So it's just really time to show some love and kindness to those around you. Instead of pushing, honking your horn, smile in delight. It also is good for the spirit. All right. Last but not least, outsider, misfit, loner, and wanderer. That's me. This is about you being unique and standing out and having a different perspective than other people. This is actually a wonderful place to be. Sometimes it might be difficult to see that, but great things have been created by misfits and wanderers and loners. So allow your interesting perspective to propel you forward. Allow that interesting perspective to take form and possibly enlighten others and share your gift with the world. I love this reading. It's my kind of reading. So let's do a recap. It's a comeback, baby. Recovery time. You haven't been feeling like yourself. Guess what? It's all good. You're back in business. Feel the energy and go with it. Be nice to others. Do things with a smile. Next time you're in Starbucks and you see a name tag, say the person's name. Look up from your phone. Next time you're in Target, Walgreens, wherever you're going, say the person's name. It'll make you feel good. It'll make them feel good. See the person you're talking to. Be thoughtful. Last but not least, you are possibly a loner, a misfit, wanderer. Go with it. It's a good place to be. We wouldn't have half of the things we have in this world without people like us. I would say Steve Jobs was probably one of those people. You know, the Steve Jobs movie is coming out. Who else has done great things? Bill Gates. a lot of leaders and conquerors. I would say Oprah was probably more of a misfit and a wanderer at the time she was coming up. So go with that. That's a wonderful thing. Even Martha Stewart, I know a lot of people don't like her. I applaud what she has become. She may not have been nice all the way up, but in some circumstances, she was a trailblazer, so maybe that's why she wasn't nice. She was a misfit and a wanderer. She was a woman in a pack of men. So think of it that way and allow that to be your power. So I hope you have an amazing week. Don't forget to sign up for my newsletter, The Magic. And on Wednesday, it'll be like a Wine Wednesday version of it. So sign up for my newsletter. It'll be lifestyle and spiritual stuff coming at you. And check out my blog, brewhouseblog.com. Stop by my website, yolandashoshana.com. And of course, if you need a reading, want a reading, feel free to write me at shoshi@yolandashoshana.com to schedule one, or you can give one as a gift to a friend in need. And last but not least, I absolutely and I positively love you. Namaste.